that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Good on the baseline, Jay. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Baxter. Here's Embiid. Walker with the rebound. The Hornets shooting here about 46% for the game. Lets a floater go. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Baxter. And he uses the glass on the layup. B's got 4 points in the quarter.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
The NBA is all about exploiting matchups, men. Now we've got a perfect opportunity here to take advantage. So let's feed them the rock and let them go to work. The rest of you crash the boards as soon as the ball goes up. Got it? Let's make it happen.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. The one thing he doesn't want is for their offense to get sluggish. He said, take what the defense gives you. Don't hesitate to let those shots fly. His second message was centered on getting back quickly on defense and slowing down their opponent's transition game. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Henderson. 7 points in the game. And it's Walker penetrating. Just 5 to shoot. No luck.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Pass to Baxter. He kicks it to Covington. Hamlin. Henderson defending. Here's Hamlin. It's blocked. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. That's good. 6 points for Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
See the way he times his passes so well? It's a great assist.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it.
Zeller is checked in for Mozgov.
And an opportunity to check out some stats on Gerald Henderson. How the season's turning out for him. He's averaging 10 points per game, 5 assists. He's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 17. And Walker kicks to Henderson. Another steal. Here's Hamlin. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Conley kicks to Henderson. Doubled by Baxter. Blocked. Tries again. Henderson, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Puts one up from 19. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Baxter.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That one off the back iron and out. Hornets trail by 19. Walker dishes to Zeller. Vonleh at the elbow. He feeds it to Henderson. Charlotte moving it around. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Passes it to Baxter. Launches a three. Walker with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Zeller passes to Henderson. And Walker kicks to Henderson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month, the shot block leaders. Well, you look at B, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
I'll tell you what, as the month has unfolded, this guy's defense on the interior has just gotten better and better.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Hornets. Moncrief, he's checked in for Vonleh. Thomas Robinson comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Crowder in for Gerald Henderson. Philadelphia leading by 18. Roten the pass to Baxter. The 17-footer. The 76ers again can't hit it. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Now, here is Robinson after the miss from Baxter. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Crowder. Boom, he jams it straight down. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish. They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Brooke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He told his guys, when we've got the ball, let's take it right into the teeth of the defense, attacking the basket. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting run off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers. That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Baxter, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, that mid-range jump shot may be an underutilized tool in today's NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might be the strongest area of their game offensively.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Moncrief, buries it down low.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The 76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half. Point going 7-14. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Outside, Walker shoots from 12. Again, the Hornets score. Here's Baxter. And no good trying to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 18. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
This Saturday, December 16th, Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. East versus West. Be there.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
The 76ers leading by 18. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Baxter in a two-guard. Davis is out there with Embiid. Then it's Robert Covington.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Baxter. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. And he gets it to go.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Charity stripe shot, and again it will fall. Basket good there from Baxter. B's got 53.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Here's Walker. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. 5 on the clock. Fires top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. Shot from 12. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Boy, you take a look at that Celtics game. That's one they'd really like to have.
No good from Baxter.
Remember, he was hot early, 3 3-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
Now here's Walker. Up top, Kid Gilchrist. Walker goes in. Mozgov passes to Henderson, and it's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
The 76ers leading by 18. Here's Baxter. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. B's got 56 points in the game. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. It's stolen. A solo fast break for the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
Here's Walker after the Sixers pick up 2. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Mozgov.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Baxter. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Hornets trail by 21. Walker dishes to Henderson. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Again, Philadelphia.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Henderson, no good.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Scooped up. Embiid. Here's Baxter. The 3-pointer, no good.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Outside, Walker. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go. And Philadelphia has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. That's good. B's got 58.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Baxter. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Fade away. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
He's not their first option, but not a bad fallback either.
Here's Baxter. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Now here's Walker. And blocked.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Good. 62 points for B.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for B. He was really important under the basket, making great plays down low and getting in position to pull in all those rebounds.
Nailed from three-point land.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Henderson, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Here's Baxter. Misses the shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, B.